right. Let's start the show. Here we go. Just transferring some pics here real quick. Cheers, guys. I got an espresso over here. A Nescafe Nespresso. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm in Geneva. Arrived earlier today. Oh, let me cut the music. It's so loud. Yeah, I arrived earlier today. Unfortunately, the plane ride was pretty rough. Pretty rough. So I kind of when I got to the hotel, it was oh man, just getting into this. You had to download the app, get all kinds of codes, just absolute pain in the ass. But the most important thing is that I'm here. I have recovered from my jet lag. Speaking of jet lag, Tim G,
Hey, you know what? Let me sign out and sign
frequent
out again.
flyers.
I'm in a bad
Freaking
area in
oh,
Martha's Vineyard. I know
okay.
you've got jet lag. I know it.
Yes,
You
I'm
have to. So
recovering.
I will be right back. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Link is in the chat. Let me say hello to our amazing audience. The Watch Apprentice. He's coming to New York City for the watch time. Good to hear that. Then we got Hauser Stroud, Gonzo Geneva upvote. Hey, that's gonna start tomorrow. The Gonzo madness is starting tomorrow. Today I was just scoping out the place, just went and did some research, just look at where we're gonna be doing the shows from. Hello to Watch Stish. Hello to David H. David, thank you so much for all the support. We're here in Geneva. James the Advisor, thank you for the upvotes. Andrew McQueen, like to see your review of the new Tudor Blue. Hey, that just dropped and we can talk about it today. Bam, the brand new Tudor. I told you guys that Geneva is going to be used for some mid-year transitional watch releases. Tudor did this last year, and here we have the brand new Tudor Chrono Blue Dial.
Very nice.
Yeah,
I think we disclosed this prior. I think the private gentleman said that they were coming out with a blue one. Remember, like a month and a half ago?
I know, right? The private gentleman was right this whole time.
He was. He
We're
knew.
idiots.
Where did he get that from?
He's connected.
What kind of inside information does the private gentleman have? You know,
He's connected through
he
private
must. That's why he's
groups.
private. Yeah,
He's private. He's in
he's
the private
private.
club.
It's a private club. No one knew about it, and then it was in the community chat today with a bunch of people. So I appreciate
Hmm.
the early response because when I woke up, I got that, so it was good. So how you
Yeah,
feeling? How you feeling?
I'm recovering. Like the plane ride was kind of rough,
Okay.
and I was nervous. There's so much work to do. Tim, the amount of work that to be done here in Geneva
Oh,
is
don't be nervous. Just
yeah,
be happy. It's a nice change of
right,
pace. You know.
right,
It's a
right. It's
really
good.
nice. It's a good change of pace. You're away from all the BS. So you're away from New York for a while, and it's all good.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's good. I
Away
think
from the roommate.
right. That's really important. You know that
Yeah,
for
time
living.
separated,
Yeah, because
time away.
people appreciate you more. That's another thing I learned.
Mm,
Unfortunately, is that people appreciate you more when you're sort of distant, and then come back.
mm.
You
Yeah,
know.
maybe she'll realize that she doesn't need me and will leave. I
No,
hope
don't
not.
say
I hope
that.
not.
Don't say that. Doesn't. I think she's too loyal to do that. Even if
You
you
think
ended
so?
up having a
She's a
having an
good girl.
orgy with a bunch of other people, she'd still probably
Yeah,
stay. You know. So that's a good. That's all good. Unlike, I shouldn't say
unlike
this.
some.
Unlike a lot of Western women, you know, they
That's
would just
that's
cut and run. no matter what. Cut and run. If the
Yeah,
minute something
because
happens.
they go on TikTok and there's all these dating coaches who tell them how they could do better. You go, girl, you could do better. You don't
Well,
need
the
that
problem
guy.
is they gave
He's
them
holding you back.
they gave them a lot of false hope because there's always someone prettier and younger when they get older. Okay? There's
Hmm.
always someone prettier or younger. And so they give a lot of people false hope. That's all I can say on that. So they hit a wall.
Yeah,
At a certain age, they all hit a wall, you know? So whatever. Anyway, this is a beautiful tutor. Gorgeous.
it's quite an interesting new take on the Tudor crown. I wish they make it thinner, but I think they got some smash hits with these chronographs in the past few years, and I think they're gonna keep going with the thicker case as long as people keep buying it, and then when they run through all the configurations they can imagine, they'll slim it down and do another kind of round from the beginning.
I agree. The only thing I really don't like about this, I mean, I like everything about it, but the only like
Hmm.
little minor point is I wish the date window was that color
Oh, the blue
instead of.
color, not white.
Yeah, I wish it was, and then they could make and then they could make the numeral white or something, you know?
You know, I think actually at the 6 o'clock they had to
Yep.
do it white because there's no 6 o'clock hour marker, and the date window being in white serves as as the 6 o'clock hour marker. See, at the 12 o'clock they got the triangle, and for the 12 o'clock, and then at 6 they got this rectangle, and then every other hour is got an hour marker. But if you make it blue, it's all going to blend in. Hey, we lost Tim G, but we got
Oh,
Catfish.
did
Hey,
Catfish
Daniel.
knock out Tim G? Did the
Hey,
Catfish knock out
you
Tim G?
found your way home.
Usually the fisherman gets the fish, but the Catfish got Tim G. I don't know what
But
happened
the catfish got the live stream. Yeah, something
there.
got
Yeah,
him.
I feel
The
so bad.
catfish.
I had
Yeah,
nothing
no,
to do
Tim
with
G,
that.
come back.
I had nothing to do with that.
Hey,
But you know
Daniel,
what?
what you got there? You eating a
No,
yogurt?
I'm just silly boring pudding. A boring pudding.
A
It's
pudding.
soy pudding.
Uh-oh.
Soy boy pudding. Soy boy
Soy
pudding.
boy. Ooh, a soy boy pudding. Well, that's what keeps those muscles so
Yes, yeah, the
lean
muscles
on
are
you.
Tim. They're
Yeah.
dropping though. The muscles are dropping down here.
Oh, that's the gravity, there's
Oh, is
nothing
it
you
the
can do
gravity?
about that.
You know what's really blue?
Hmm.
What's really a good blue
What's a good blue?
is when Daniel's embarrassed over something he did wrong on the Tim Wright show.
What? You never done anything wrong,
I'm just saying. Okay, if you
Daniel. Come
okay.
on.
Anyways, what do you
Always great addition to the show.
are
Hey,
you?
we're looking at the new tutor.
Oh, there's a
I'm
new.
in Geneva, just
I
enjoying
know.
espresso.
I know. And you're having espresso
Yeah, yeah. This
this
is.
late. Aren't you going to keep yourself awake? I don't know.
I don't
It's
think
up
I'll
to you.
finish it. I just thought it
Okay.
was gonna look good
Okay.
on the stream. I had to have something on the
Yeah.
stream.
Have it as a
It,
taste.
it's
Take something to
it
knock you
says
later.
yeah. This is one of those from the pods, and when
Okay.
I got really lucky. The machine, then they give me two pods over here on the table,
Yeah.
in the room, and then you can
Yeah.
go outside and you can make yourself an espresso. And when I
Oh,
ran the machine,
yeah, okay.
yeah, I
Nice. But
accidentally
be careful when you go outside. Be careful when you go outside that you don't fall off the balcony. Okay. Just be
no
careful.
balconies here,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
All right.
It's
Okay.
not that fancy.
Oh,
It's hey,
my
you want to
ima-
see the room?
let my imagination play with me. Is that a kimono given to you by roommate to look like
It's like
whatever?
a pod, you see. It's a
Oh, it's
pod hotel.
small, but everything
Pod hotel.
there. Good for you. It's a
Yeah,
small, but everything is
yeah. I
there
got my
that you need.
own glass box
That's okay. It
shower. I
works.
got the
It works.
shower. Yeah. Oh,
Like
dang! I
the pod
already took
you
two
were.
showers.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because it's really
Hot.
humid here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's weird. Well,
very
we
humid
hot
temperature.
weather in Toronto. So, the pod, there's something about the pod I didn't like in New York. I might use it again, but
No, it's way overpriced right now. I
is
think
it?
they're capitalizing on the name because it's so hip
Oh,
looking.
Yeah,
Everybody is trying to get into the pod, and the
yeah.
prices there are now $400 per night, Daniel.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, it's insane. They
Yeah,
lost their mind.
and
Hey, shout out to our civil worker, Terry. Uh, I can't wait to meet up with him in UK sometime soon for a slice of pizza. We still
yeah.
know what that means. But no, 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 no. Listen, it's an okay place. It's a little bit sketchy with the security because they send me emails like with different codes and how to get into the room,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of worried leaving my watches in the
Okay,
room
wait a minute.
while
Did you say the security codes or the nuclear codes? Again.
the nuclear
Oh, the
code,
security.
the nuclear codes.
And he's
Well, listen,
got my
this
watch there.
this
Okay.
is my whole world right here.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
it's equivalent, right? If somebody gets in, it's like getting my nuclear codes. Yo,
yeah.
Tim, you're back.
Yeah, I'm having fun problems with my
I, I
internet.
yeah, I thought it was Daniel did
Yeah,
something.
I thought I knocked you out. Some.
No,
Yeah.
no, Daniel. No, how are you, Daniel? You doing okay?
I guess I'm doing fairly fine.
That's
Fairly
good.
fine.
And
That's good. I heard that the Bro House you're going to be adding a real high end guest there.
oh
Who's
yeah,
that? Who's
Yeah,
that?
Daniel and a few and another person. So Daniel will be there and another person. I heard.
it's called Animal House
I've been I've
Gentleman
been
Style.
I've been I've been chatting with some of the community and they're showing up.
They're looking
So
forward to the Animal
they're
House.
looking for it. Yeah, yeah. So that's gonna be a good gig because I actually like the guy. So it's a good gig. Like I like
Mm.
Daniel and everyone else. I'm actually looking forward to meeting the gentleman from Seattle.
Oh,
Oh, no, Washington State lives
Chris, my watch
and
channel.
and the new gentleman from Atlanta.
The Manny Perez.
Yes, and then the new gentleman, not really new anymore, from is it Columbia,
Travis.
Georgia,
From Georgia.
Columbia,
Uh,
rides a motorcycle.
no, you're talking about
Kleiner, yeah.
Kleiner. Oh, I
Is he
don't think
showing up?
Kleiner is coming. No,
Oh
I don't think
no!
he's
All
coming.
right, but Daniel Katz will be there, so
Unfortunately,
I'll
yeah.
finally meet him. So it's good.
Daniel Katz says he's gonna prepare a full 1 hour special stand-up
That's
No, what are
good.
routine.
you doing
That's
to me?
good. You
Private
should
private viewing.
No,
you
no,
should you
no.
should
I
do it.
might
You
do a
should
yoga
actually do it.
class.
You should actually do it at the event because you're in Hollywood. You might get to go to the what's that comedy
We
club?
might
That
sell
famous.
tickets.
Yeah, what's that famous comedy club there called?
Oh, is it the comedy bar or the comedy store? The comedy store? God, you got to be recognized to get into the comedy store
Sunset Boulevard.
I'm talking about.
Or
What?
maybe if there is a comedy club
Maybe,
on
but
Sunset
but
Boulevard,
the
we can go together.
comedy store, you got to be like, who are you? Get out of here! They'll bat me away like a fly until they know you. When you
They'll
know you,
get one
then
of those big hooks.
yeah, yeah. Some of these big places you can get in if you rent the place with a group of
Uh-huh.
people and get to do your own thing. Then you get in. Yeah, I'm not
Uh,
sure. Comedy store or comedy cellar. Thanks, Bella.
yeah.
It could be the comedy cellar too. I can't remember.
Do
Comedy
you
store.
Oh,
recognize? Yeah, you
Or
recognize. I forget the name of it, but it's like really famous. It's like Second
yeah.
City in Chicago, but it's actually even more famous. Like everyone tries out their. I think Seinfeld started there, and
There's
even
a
though
there's a someone that I look up to that I did just a friendly workshop with that she organized. Uh, we're not friends. We're almost friends. We don't know each other enough, but a young up and comer uh, mother of three kids kind of thing in her late 20s, Nishi Excel, who's really good, and she's worked the rooms like she's worked. She was in California, and she's worked getting people to the bar with a group of comedians up in Burbank, and now I think she's getting stuff happening where they rent the space at one of either the comedy bar store or the comedy cellar. So she's working the backdoor way of getting getting in, and it does business for those venues on the off night. They don't mind, I think, because as long as they're being paid, so you get a group of comedians paying for the venue, and then you hopefully make something with the group. Makes sense? They're thinking Tim Wright think, they're using
That
Tim
makes
Wright,
perfect sense.
So yeah, that's something that might be, hopefully I'll be smart enough to be involved with too. So first of all, I gotta just make sure the material gets better.
You got to work on that material,
Yeah,
Daniel.
the material. Oh my goodness.
Senor,
Yeah, yeah,
here's
yeah.
your phone.
That's one that was good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I,
You
I shared
almost pickpocketed
I,
yourself.
on a phone call. I shared Tim on someone from the dark side. The group that was with our other group, and
Uh-huh,
it was
uh-huh.
just a phone call on WhatsApp. And I was talking to him.
Uh-huh.
I'm on good terms with him. We'll get into. And
Yeah.
immediately when I told him about friends telling me beware of the pickpockets, that particular bit, he laughed right away when I did the
Uh,
whole thing. He
oh,
said,
yeah,
"That's
yeah.
actually funny," he said. So that is definitely a good bit. I just make sure I get the set together properly.
Yeah, make sure you copyright it because
Uh,
they're
well,
gonna say,
Ron,
they're gonna say Tim is stealing your jokes when
no, no,
Daniel is
yeah,
not
yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm good with it. I'm good with
Tim
it.
is stealing Daniel Katz's jokes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Senor. Oh,
And
actually,
story. Can I share a real quick story? Real quick, real
yeah,
quick.
go ahead.
So in the comedy
Wait,
world,
maybe we should get a super chat to share this story. Maybe it's a good
okay,
story.
sure, but it's not my story, but I think it's worth mentioning.
You got a comedy club story?
It's a comedy club story, yeah.
I got a comedy club story too,
Okay, but
and
it didn't
roommate
happen
is
to me.
involved.
But it didn't. But it's kind of valuable. So that's what
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sharing. So, do you want to
Okay.
go first, or do we wait for?
No, no, no. Well,
Okay,
let's. How about this? We'll ask for a super chat for the
okay,
comedy
sure,
club
sure.
stories,
Okay, okay.
and we'll talk about watches. And then when people super
Yeah,
chat,
yeah, okay, I got it.
we'll take like $5 super chat for your
What happened
story
to
and like $5 for
oh,
mine.
what happened to Uncle G? Oh, there he is.
He's
There
coming
is.
back.
So
Okay.
so
He's
so
in
the city,
Hamptons. It's really bad
the
reception
city.
over
Oh,
there.
No, I'm not at the Hamptons. I'm in Martha's Vineyard. It's
Oh,
really
Martha's
bad.
Vineyard. Sorry.
The city club, Danielle, is where you need to like perform. So I would pop in there. I would seriously pop in there. Also, you can write it off. You can say that you took the trip because of you were going to the city club.
Right. Exactly.
right out.
Huh?
Oh, we'll see if I can get in.
I don't know how Canada taxes work, but you can do
You're
that in
practicing your routine.
you're
Yeah,
practicing
maybe.
your
Okay,
routine.
okay.
But the city club it's supposedly really famous. I've never been. I've never been there. I've been to like
Well,
Second City,
if,
Dangerfields,
yeah,
New
yeah.
York.
Well, Rodney, I mean,
Hey, here we go. JBV, $5 super chat. If Daniel's story isn't any good, I want my money
but
back.
but
There you go.
this is not a zinger. JBB is the story I'm sharing is not a zing. It doesn't.
It's a true story. It's a heartfelt
It's a
story,
story kind of semi. I don't know what to say.
life informing story. Yeah,
Look,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you my fucking comedy club story that almost destroyed my life with the
do you want to do
roommate.
that first, or should I
No, no,
say?
you go. Yours is
Okay,
better.
because mine's not going to have a woo thing to it. It's not.
Okay.
So this is what I remember, and again, it's not. I don't know what the truth is. I'm just hearing through someone else. But
Mm-hmm.
in a tough competition of entertainment, you're gonna hear situations like that could happen. Could be true. Not. People are human. They may
Mm-hmm.
borrow an idea. Someone said something funny to me, and I
Mm-hmm.
asked him. He's an artist, not a comedian, and it was quite funny the way he reacted to a situation. And I said, "Can I use it, man? Or I'll call it yours." He said, "No, no, it's yours. You can have it," and that's wonderful. So I won't say what that bit was, but it was more of a facial expression. So Robin Williams, the story is Robin Williams, and it's not
Wow.
knocking Robin Williams. He earned his keep. His stuff is his own material. Da da da. Every comedian, by the way, does get help from what I understood by other writers. At least I've learned from school I go to that you do
Yes.
get help, but it's still your own original material. But you just get helped along with making it tighter. So, anyways,
Sure.
Robin Williams was spotted at a venue, just in the audience. while a guy was performing stuff who wasn't as well known, but he had a full audience at a bar, and he's saying his shtick, his set, and he's got good reaction. The set's over. The guy comes off, and comedians, famous or not, can have a lot of chutzpah and could be full of themselves sometimes, or maybe they're honest. I don't know. But this guy came over to Robin Williams, between sets, and said, "Hey man, you're taking my material. I've seen it. You've
Oh,
taken my
wow.
material." So Robin just pulls out a big wad of money and hands it to him and said, "Sorry." It could have been, "I don't want to get into argument with you. I may have been inspired by what you said, but I didn't take your material." Instead of getting into any of that, he just gave him a wad of money.
Interesting.
So crazy. Like, it's not knocking Robin Williams, because that's not even an allegation. That's just funny stuff happens. Maybe someone wrongly accuses someone of something, and the guy, "I don't want to deal with it. Here's some money. Go away."
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes
you get inspired by it, but you didn't take their material. And maybe did. I don't know. But it's
a lot of comedians get accused of stealing jokes. It's very common in comedy world. Like,
especially when I steal Tim Wright jokes. Yeah.
I don't know if there's Tim Wright jokes.
Look where I am now. Nowhere.
Yeah. Well, listen, we'll work our way up. It's one step at a time, Daniel. You wanna reach the end.
Yeah, go. What's your story then?
No, but this is an interesting take. What do you think? Was that Robin Williams kind of just giving a lot of money to shut the guy up?
But that was years ago. Hopefully I don't get into trouble. But
Robin Williams was such a talent. I mean, Danielle's a talent too, but Robin Williams, I mean, just such a talent. It's so disgusting that he committed suicide.
Oh, really?
He had that Tim G. He had that syndrome, right? And that may have done crazy things to him psychologically. Like, I forgot what it was, but he had very serious syndrome that could have been mortal, and maybe he didn't want to go all the way with it.
Yeah, very sad. I mean, really a genius. I mean, he probably was thinking too much, and he just overthink that his computer in his head just sort of like, wigged out. Just very sad.
Or
you know what?
Or did he accidentally overdose? I don't know.
I think he killed himself. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong every day, a lot of times. So I don't know.
Bella, no one's taking away anything that Robin Williams did. His stuff was great. And
but
he did
look,
it on the spot sometimes. He was able. So Bella, we all know that. I'm just reliving a story that it may not be accurate either.
Yeah, what also was good was Carlin. What was it, George Carlin?
George
Carlin.
Okay, really, just
He's a genius.
Was another brilliant comedian. So is Seinfeld. I mean,
he's really leftist. No, Seinfeld's actually overrated a little bit.
I think he's a genius.
Because look,
he made a show about nothing, and it was.
No, but that was in partnership with Larry David.
I know, but I can't take away his. I can't take that away from him. I really can't. I think he's a genius.
No, nobody's taking away anything. I think it's just people are just trying to put things in the context, because look, there was a lot like the show was bigger than the sum of its parts. People like to dish out the credit. I think Seinfeld's name is on.
It's still one of these shows that I can put on even today, and I'm still laughing. Okay.
I think actually, Tim Wright. I think that unless it's been scripted, comedians in cars getting coffee when he takes people out just to chew the chat with the comedian, and he's just in a natural mode sometimes, Jerry, and he'll admit that it's his own material, but he's got the luxury of having other writers help make it tight, even when you're an established writer. Like, he's already proven that he's very good.
Oh, he's really.
Some of the stuff I don't laugh at, and some of that I laugh really hard at. So he still earns his kudos for sure. But at the same time, Tim, right? What you said is the was it greater the sum of the parts is true also.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I tend to agree with that. The thing, even when he's with the, what was that car show you mentioned, Danielle?
Oh, comedians' cars getting coffee.
That's it. When he's with Obama, he goes to the White House. Did you see guys see
Yeah,
that one?
I
He's
saw
with
that.
Obama, and Obama's driving around the circle of the White House
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this vintage car, and
that's
he's got
right.
his
Turning
arm
when
hanging out. And he, obviously presidents can't drive. They're not allowed to drive. That sucks. That's like something that I just love doing is driving.
yeah, yeah.
They obviously can't drive. Even after they become president. Well, maybe they
But
can, but
but you
it's kind
remember,
of, it'd be crazy to see one of these like Bill Clinton driving a car down the highway,
but but
So,
but
I actually think Obama is a better comedian than Jerry Seinfeld is.
oh, they were, you know what?
Like,
We need to
it's
he is
play
not
good.
it's not because of Seinfeld that episode
No,
was
he
funny. It
is
was
good
because of
though.
Obama.
But he
Oh,
always has been good.
Obama was
O-
hilarious.
Like
Yeah,
a
Obama was
Obama.
hilarious.
comedian. What the hell?
Part of
Yeah,
You know,
Obama.
if Obama got into comedy, he would make like
Well, hold on.
millions.
Tim,
Yeah.
both Tims. Here's the thing.
Yes.
Oh, my good friend Obama. No, I don't know him, but Obama did grow up ever since he was a kid, outside of education, law school, and all that. But as a kid, he grew
Hmm.
up going to church, and he was fascinated by someone who took him out on his wing, one of those evangelists or those church
Hmm.
speakers that know how to talk, and to preach or to do a sermon
Yes.
and be
Yes.
philosophical. Part of it is comedy, to wheel the audience in,
Yeah.
mixing comedy and spin to telling a story. And so he had it down from years back, Obama, and so does his wife. Um,
Hmm.
Fantastic speakers.
Yeah.
So yeah, they do have the comedy, and yeah, Jerry is brilliant. Jerry is brilliant. It's not my favorite material today, but he's brilliant. He's still going, and
It
he's
didn't
still
age well.
strong. You know,
oh, you don't think he aged well? I think he did.
I think he did. Yeah.
I think amongst
I think he aged pretty. I think he's pretty well aged. I mean, it was pretty funny. His wife. I don't know if you know this story. It's in New York. She
uh
just recently got married. They're at a gym, and he picks her up, and she divorces her husband. I mean, they were like honeymoon within a week, and she basically married Jerry Seinfeld.
Is this when he was
Well,
young or now? Is this
Well,
a?
during around whatever when he
Oh,
was
I see.
young, much younger, and then they have two
Okay.
two kids or three kids, and one just went to college. I just saw one of the blurbs that he was dropping his daughter off at college. So,
Okay.
but
Putting
anyway, he looks
uh,
aside,
pretty good. He looks
putting
pretty good.
aside her politics, Tim G. Let's leave politics
No,
outside.
we're leaving politics alone.
No, Dreyfus looks
Yep.
great. She's aged well too. She's part of that team, right?
Oh yeah,
well,
but
Dreyfus.
that,
Yeah.
what people don't realize about her is that she comes from a very prominent family
Uh-huh.
and lived and still lives in this area, which is the nicest area I think in the United States,
Hmm.
is Montecito, California, which is basically a suburb. It's, in my opinion, the nicest town in America, in my opinion. And
Suburb of
it's just
where?
south of, it just abuts Santa Barbara. And it's so
Okay.
wealthy. And it's where like JFK and Jackie Onassis honeymoon, there's an inn there called
wow.
the Montecito Inn. And Sean would know about this.
Well,
And
can we get Tim in a blue blazer, a cigar, maybe a cravat, and the what's it called, the Panama hat that I gave him, walking down a boulevard in that area you just said, Tim G. Maybe
yeah, it's a beautiful air. I mean, it's just
yeah, white
absolutely
shoes,
We'll
gorgeous.
go
white
together.
slacks, and no
The-
cream slacks,
Rich
and
is
It's
white
gonna
hat.
bring the hat. He has it.
I think it's a little bit of a distance, and then with LA traffic, with Los Angeles traffic, you just don't know where things are. Sean would know obviously more than I would. I've been there maybe a half
Mm.
a dozen times. It's the prettiest town it's the prettiest town in America, in my
No,
opinion.
isn't that something?
So anyway, she's from there. Like Oprah has a place there. That's really where Oprah. She's got all these people have many places, but Oprah has a
Yeah.
place there, and it's almost like a who's who list there.
Yeah.
People just want
Wow.
to get away. So anyway, whatever. I don't know if I open my mouth, but
No.
whatever.
Okay.
But I think it's the prettiest area in the country.
Now Dreyfus was never stand up, but she's been very good in comedy material and improv, I guess. So, yeah.
Well,
I think she started at that City Club in Los Angeles.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think she did. But I mean,
she did
she comes
the
from
Veep.
yeah, she comes from a real high end, like money family, huge
What's
money.
her first name? I
Yeah.
forgot. Is it Susan? I forgot. What's her first?
I don't know. I
Julia.
don't.
Julia
Julia.
Louis
Thank you.
Okay.
Dreyfus. Yeah,
Okay.
Julia Louis Dreyfus.
Okay. Thanks, Tim. Okay.
Pretty.
Yeah, well, she's really successful because she had that show, the Veep.
Veep. Yeah.
Oh,
Huge. It was
I didn't
huge.
know that. I just remember her.
Yeah.
I just remember her dance moves, and everyone was like cringing on
Yeah.
That's
Seinfeld.
what. But
That's how I dance.
Tim,
You know.
this is why I'm telling you, like, because when in 2000s when I was watching the Seinfeld, like originally, I thought it was brilliant. I thought Jerry was amazing, right? But then now, in 20 years later, you look back and look what happened. Julie Louis Dreyfus, she had the really successful show, The Veep. Larry David had the Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's like almost still going on, right? Like those two guys have achieved, a lot. And Seinfeld,
Yeah,
he's
but
just done a
he makes so
serial
much.
movie,
Yeah, but
a
he makes
cringe
so much
serial
money on
movie.
his. He makes so much money on his royalties, and then he does do like comedy concerts because my ex father in law and ex mother in law, we paid for we paid for them. I think it was in Atlanta. They live outside of Savannah, Georgia, but they live. We paid for them for like having these great seats, and supposedly they loved them. I mean, I never been to a comedy concert or comedy that sort of gig before, but it was
Yeah.
supposedly full house and everything else. He still makes a ton of money on the royalties. I
Well,
mean,
I
he's
know. They
printing
made
money.
billions. They made
Yeah,
billions from but I'm not doubting. Like, it's what's done is done. That was a fantastic work, fantastic idea that they came up with. I'm just saying, like, in retrospect, right? As time goes on, I feel like we got to see who the true talent on that show was,
so
right?
okay, all
And
right, no, it
it
makes sense.
was and it was Larry David and Julia Louis Dreyfus because they went on and they kept continuing to do
Oh,
fantastic
wait,
work
hold
even
on.
afterwards,
Uh,
despite the fact that they made, because they also made a lot of money from that.
Wait a minute. Nathan Alexander, of course.
Jason
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 Alexander. Sorry,
Alexander,
Jason Alexander.
I think he got typecast a little bit too much
No, but
by
just by seeing how
or
brilliant he was as a movie director,
yeah,
he's a gypsy singing at
yeah.
Carnegie Hall, like he can sing like Patican,
Yeah.
tenor
No,
voice, amazing talent.
now,
Um, yeah,
supposedly Kleiner, what was his name?
Kramer,
Kramer,
that
that's
guy.
it.
Kramer,
Kramer.
he got
Supposedly
canceled.
Kramer did perform at that City Club, and people were booing him, and he like had some racist comments,
That
He
and
got
it
well,
run,
canceled. Yeah,
yeah, Michael
and he,
Richards.
and
yeah,
he got
Michael
canceled
Richards.
because, but it was at that City Club in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So again,
really.
the famous club there. So yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of a bummer. I actually liked him. I like him too. Like they were
Tim G. Something was going on before the show started.
okay.
Emotionally, he was trying to, like we all do, when we're trying to deal with something, and then you're hit broadside with something else, and that just triggered whatever was really bothering him in life.
well,
I'm
he
not
was.
I'm not excusing Michael Richards for losing it, but a couple, as you may have heard, a few people came in late. Um, and that's what happens. You come in late, right in the middle of a set, and life happens. And he started picking
Mm.
on them when it was totally not deserved. So I think his career kind of went down for a while.
And it's a lot of pressure because he was so successful, so funny
Yeah,
on the Seinfeld, to
yeah,
follow that up.
yeah,
How do you follow it up? This is why I think this is why a lot of artists they can't take it, and it's the pressure of following it up. Like if you created something really great, and then if you don't, like sometimes you sit down and you think like, well, how am I gonna make something equal or better? Because when you follow it up with something not as good, people are gonna criticize you. They're gonna
That is
say
correct.
like,
That is
yeah,
correct. Especially with songs, there's always these one-hit
yeah,
wonder people
uh-huh,
that do really well with one song, and then
hmm,
like Ice Ice Baby, that guy that did Ice Ice Baby, and then
he stole the
all these other songs suck. Okay,
Vanilla
so
Ice,
huh? Vanilla Ice. That's
Vanilla
it.
Ice.
Vanilla
Oh my,
Ice. Yeah,
You know what?
Vanilla Ice. Can you name another song that he's ever sang?
I remember when I first heard Florence and the Machine at what's it called, the big hall, in the UK in London, and it was packed. And I just started to know about her, and I'm listening to this, and it's a whole hour. I think, oh, that was a really good song. I guess the rest of it's trash. Oh, wow, that was a good song. Okay, I guess the next one's trash. Not one bad song in that whole thing. Now that's the complete opposite of being a one song wonder. I was really
Yeah.
mesmerized by Florence and the Machine. That's for
did
me. I'm just saying I really liked her
yeah.
material. And then there's others, the other bands. Tim, we can just leap off forever.
Mm.
Bruce Springsteen maybe, and a bunch of others where almost every song is really good.
Yes,
You know,
yeah. There's a lot of artists that like just never ending. It's just banger after banger.
yeah, yeah.
They
Yeah,
just don't
absolutely,
they don't stop.
absolutely, absolutely.
Tim G, have you heard Jim Carrey doing Ice Ice Baby
No, I
parody?
haven't. I am not a Jim Carrey fan at all. Okay,
Oh, really?
I do not like him at all. I mean,
Why not?
what was the Dumb and Dumber the movie? I didn't get
Yeah,
Yeah,
it. Okay, I didn't get it. I sat through and I said, I was with somebody, a girlfriend or whatever, and
yeah.
I
Oh,
just sort of bit my
hold
lip.
it, hold it. I want to know what this whatever is. Did you hear
Huh?
that? Tim? He
Yeah.
said a girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah. No, it was a
Okay, whatever.
girlfriend.
Okay,
I have to remember who it was at the time, but in any
okay,
event,
doesn't matter. But
yeah.
he's from Canada, but it's okay. He's
Oh
from
yeah, but you know what? There's a lot of
oh,
great people. Good actors There's a lot of good actors from Canada. Also, one of my new favorite bands, which is called oh fuck, the man
it's
that
called
never.
Afla.
Oh no, it's I forget the name of who she thinks they're from Montreal. Anyway, they're like excellent. They're actually that's how out of tune I am now. So anyway, there's a lot of good stuff from Canada. So anyway,
Yeah, there's Canada is a great place.
not that, but there's
Amazing.
not that many people there, which is sort of nice, other than the major cities. If you leave the major
They're
cities,
saving it for the Americans
yeah,
when
we all have to run up there.
What? Yeah, exactly. When when global crisis happens, all
Yeah.
the Americans they're just gonna migrate up to Canada.
I think like Halifax is like a bargain still. I think it's like a great bargain. And you get the currents from the Caribbean. Unlike a lot of areas, like
Hmm.
even in New York, like the Long Island area, the North Side, the current doesn't get in there, so the water's not warm enough during like August or July, where the current easily flows up to Halifax. So anyway, that's what I think.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
very
Hey,
nice.
that's
Geneva, Lake Geneva is swinging right now, huh?
yeah. By the way, V for Victor. Sorry, never heard Chucky Arla. Have you ever heard of Chucky Arla,
No,
New York?
no.
No, I haven't heard. I actually I went to comedy club like twice. And hey, for another $5 super chat, I'll share my story. That's crazy, crazy. It's just a series of unfortunate coincidences that almost got me into some deep trouble with the roommate. So, but yeah, yeah. Listen, comedy clubs, cool thing. The Swiss, they're not very funny people. They're very serious people, unfortunately. Not a lot of comedy here. So, but there's gonna be a lot of watches.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
just
Yep,
that was
absolutely.
earlier from the arrival to there today.
Absolutely. Oh, I forgot. So that band is called Men I Trust.
The
And she's a
men I
I
trust.
trust. Yeah, so that's what you gotta sometime listen. They're kind of new.
Yeah.
They played in Atlanta in May, and they're at this place
Hmm.
like their central equivalent to their Central Park. So I saw them there, and then they were in what is it? They were in New York near Harlem
Hmm.
last October. So
Oh, by
anyway,
the way, one day retro says Tim G. That's when he was on Saturday Night Live ripping into O.J. Simpson. Classic comedy.
oh, interesting. Okay,
Who's he referring to? This is regarding Michael Richards.
could have been
By the
Michael
way,
Richards.
okay, you don't like Jim Carrey. What
No,
about
don't like him at all. Don't
what
understand him.
about okay? What about Ricky Gervais?
Okay, B.
He's being
Yeah, B. I don't hate him. I don't like him. Jim Carrey, I just don't get.
you don't get what do you don't
I
get?
I think I just think he's too like immature. That's all.
Really? Did
Yeah.
you watch the Truman Show?
No, I've never watched a Truman Show. I kind of gave it up with Dumb and Dumber. Okay, and then when I see him
Oh,
on the Comedy Store, or when I see him
yeah.
when I see him on TV, I sort of just switch the TV. You know? Yeah.
I see, I see.
Obviously you like him. That's fine. Everyone to their
Well,
own. You know?
I mean, it's not that like I like him. I think he's pretty good. He's very good. A lot of his comedy, I think I agree with you. Like I think it's immature on the surface, but there's actually a really mature explanation underneath. Like the Dumb and Dumber, it's a smarter comedy than it seems.
Okay.
Like that's the joke that it's Dumb and Dumber, that it's about dumb people, but the comedy is not dumb at all. It's actually very clever. Oh,
Okay.
hey, speaking clever.
But we're
Uh,
taking turns of getting snuffed out. I don't know what's going on. But
yeah, maybe it's because of me. I'm in, freaking
okay.
Switzerland over here, trying to get excited for tomorrow. I'm freaking out, to be honest. Freaking out. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Starting 11 o'clock. I scouted out some of the locations there. You guys want to see it? Some stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. Let's see.
I'm
Let's see
not
the
sure.
preview. Let's see the preview.
Yeah. Okay, let me show you some stuff here. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, here we go. Um, so this right here is the Beau Rivage. Beau Rivage, boys. That's the hotel where all the watchmakers are staying. As you can see, like they rented out rooms. I guess they got their name of their brand
Yeah,
next
we
to
see
their room.
Wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, see that? Look at this.
The Wolf
Le
is a very
Bleu.
accessible brand, if I remember, aren't they? Wolf.
Oh, oh,
You can buy
oh!
them on Amazon. All their watch rolls and
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The winders,
Oh,
the
I've got
watch
one.
winders.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got one right here.
You have a wolf winder? No
Yes.
way.
No.
Bring it out. Is it the alpha wolf or is it the beta wolf?
No. Just the case. Just the case.
Stevie sees his greatest Jim Carrey work, Man on the Moon, where he almost channels Andy Kaufman. Oh, that's the thing with Jim Carrey. Like when he goes into a character, he like lives that character.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh wow, that
that's a wolf.
oh Daniel, that's like identical. Maybe Timepiece Gentleman was collabing with the Wolf. Look at this, it's the same.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
okay.
God.
And the watches that I have nothing to do with anymore are here.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, you
That's
got
a
your,
beautiful.
your
That's a beautiful case.
Yeah.
let's see
And I've
let's see the
got
watches in there.
some. The
Oh, look
monster.
at Seiko Monster.
Yeah, I gotta
Wow.
see if they can
The
still.
OG. These were so cool, so popular. There's a second monster. You have two monsters?
I got the original monster that doesn't work. I don't know if it's worth fixing. The actual original is over here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if anyone would
This is
take
the
and fix it.
TGV special. Where
Yeah,
did you saw
maybe.
this watch?
When I first got into it,
Yeah?
before you were born. I don't know.
Wow.
Like no, I
You can't
got
sell
that.
that.
God, 100 years ago, I got that monster when the
Wow. This
first
is the
red
first
monsters
watch.
were available. What?
Really
The
nice.
first
It's
watch
really,
that
really
you
nice.
got into.
Yeah, I got to get someone to service the watches though by now. So
Mhm. Yeah, when I got into watches, I remember watching some of those TGVs, original old TGV videos where he was talking about like some Seiko Pepsi. And at that time, there was only like two Seikos, SKXs. There was the SKX, the black dial, and the SKX
yeah,
Pepsi. There's just two. That's
yeah.
it. Now
Uh,
there's like freaking million of
yeah,
them.
and Federico Talks watches used to have this watch, right?
Yes,
And he was a
Federico would spruik them.
yeah. So I remember that too. He kept it
Yeah, those.
forever. I think he gave it away finally, but he did keep it for a
Mhm.
long time.
Uh,
Rough around watch. It was pretty
yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah, those were the simpler times then, back when there was only few watches and the watch there was no like these watch manufacturers, they weren't on social media. Like,
well, I was already when I got this, I was already aware of IWC, and I was overblown by IWC and Lange Song because I walked into a
oh
store one
yeah,
day. I still don't know anything,
yeah,
but I knew even less
yeah,
then. And it just looks so well finished. I was just blown away, like seeing
yeah.
Baryshnikov do dances for the Bolshoi Ballet. It was like
Wow.
seeing that when I first saw, and I didn't know anything about watching. I saw these Lange
Yeah.
song pieces that look, like, and then said, well, these are the best in the world. So the woman, not that she knew,
Mm,
because it's not necessarily the best in the world. They're up there, and then she
mm,
said these are quite near there, and she showed the IWC. The IWC
mm.
she showed me was the Ingenieur, but not like the one you got. It was with it. It was a bigger piece that was overbearing, and the movement on the back really looked good. And it was like this kind of like I can't put words into it. Like the finest
Mm.
halfback for a football team. It was like strong and beautiful at the same time. A big
Yeah.
watch, probably 44, 43 dial. Had its
Wow.
own movement, Pelton movement or whatever it's called, in the
Yeah.
back, and not the one that's been juiced up. It's a 2892 or they made it their own movement from another movement, I think, in the one that you got. It's not knocking it.
Okay.
It's still a
Oh
very,
yeah, yeah,
but that was a unique. And then I tried on the watch, and as
yeah.
unique as it was, my arm said no way. Like it was for a monstrous arm
It
that
was
I,
huge.
yeah.
Yeah. APIZ 5 pound super chat. Where is Red Timmy? It's still early. I flew in early so that I could, get over my jet lag, get get prepped, and it starts tomorrow. Red Shovel is arriving in a day after tomorrow. So
Okay,
tomorrow I'm gonna do some Gonzo streams there in the morning, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll do a late night stream, a wrap up,
And
and Red Shovel is gonna arrive the next day.
where are you again right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
well, I'm actually not too far from Beau Rivage. Oh,
Okay.
from
Very
this
nice.
place. Yeah,
Okay, so you're either
yeah.
at a hotel or someplace equivalent.
I'm at a hotel. Yeah,
That's all I need to know.
a
Okay.
shitty hotel. Yeah,
That's all right. So this is fine.
but
As
it's
long as
great.
your
It's great. I'm happy.
as long as your location is good. Hey, it's Geneva's
yeah. You
expensive.
know what? It's
Yeah,
expensive in Geneva. You got the
yeah,
shower, you got the bed. You even
yeah.
got a window, don't you? You have a window?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have a window right here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the curtain and
you're
everything.
fine, Tim.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's actually a really good room. I
yeah.
have a perfect amount of space. I don't need any more.
Yeah.
I put all my stuff. I found the charger. This was another thing that I was freaking out about because to keep the laptop charged, I needed
The
uh,
adapter.
the adapter. Yeah,
Of
and
course, it's
I
sure.
need yeah, and I needed the adapter, but the adapter had to be from Swiss to European.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so but I got it, and I'll save it for the rest of my life. I'm not giving it away anymore. APIZ £5 super chat. Great. Looking forward to a 12-hour Gonzo, man. Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe tomorrow we'll start out easy, because I have to find out if I can live stream from
You know what?
those places. But hey, if we have to do a 12-hour live stream, we'll make it happen.
Okay, so listen, you got a good hotel room. It's even bigger than my apartment.
Hell yeah. Oh,
No,
maybe.
no, no.
Do
Hey,
you
as
guys
long as
want to
you
see the
I
tour?
do have a small apartment, but
as
no.
long as
Want
you
to
have
see
a
a bit of the
bed,
tour
as long
here?
as you have a bed and you have a roof over your head, that's really all that counts.
That's all that counts. Yeah.
Here's a bit of a tour. By the way, get this. Roommate got this thing for herself in our house.
Oh,
Really?
She
no
ordered
kidding.
it somewhere from Europe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a couple of days ago. Just came in. She's using it for her
The
cosmetics and stuff. But check this out.
vanity.
Is that what it
Vanity.
is? Isn't that smart a roommate?
Look at that. Right?
Yeah.
Look at this. Maybe it's a I don't know. Maybe this is a non-branded version, but it looks identical. She has
Yeah.
the same one. She just got it. Yeah. That that was one of the things that I had to. Oh, you know what? I got a bill from the delivery guys because they were bringing something for us, and I couldn't wake up, so we missed it. And now they want
Is it
$40 from me. What kind of
is it an
BS is this?
AK-47, Tim?
This is what I would
No,
do.
no.
I'd file a complaint. I just
File a complaint. Call them. Right?
call them and say, hey, this is just silly. Okay.
It's
And
silly
that's all
because
you
they
have to
delivered
say.
it. It's a free delivery, and they said,
Yeah.
"Oh,
So
we."
I would
If they
call and just
banged on the door, I would have opened it up, but they didn't bang on the door. So how was I supposed to know it's them? I get spam phone calls all the time.
I gotta go.
Oh, okay, okay. Bye, Daniel.
Guys,
Take care.
and everyone out there, we'll talk later. Take care.
Danielle, take care of
Hang in there,
yourself.
Daniel.
Okay, bye bye.
Hang in there. Yeah, I'll drop the link if anybody else wants to join us here. Yeah, tomorrow, Bull Rivage, 11 o'clock. I'm gonna try to be there, be early, and start testing, where I can go, where I can't go, so that we could hang out and stream. Look at watches and everything. The schedule is looking really good as well. Let me see here.
Sounds pretty.
Sounds like a plan. There we go. Let's see.
Definitely.
Present. Okay. All right. Let's get back here to just a little bit of watch talk because I do want to cover some of this breaking news. This blue dial Tudor. There we go. Let's close some of these tabs here. Okay, the blue dial Tudor. Maybe we'll see this watch tomorrow if they have it in the boutique or at the show. I would love to be able to handle this. I don't know if I would recommend this for anybody to like run out there and buy it. I think it's hey, if you just wait, it'll be below retail in
Mr.
no
Tudor to
time.
you, Mr. Tudor to you will love it. And also obviously the private gentleman. They'll be running out.
Mm-hmm. No,
I think it's pretty nice actually. A little thick, but you know what? People like that sometimes. Was it
for
14
bigger
or whatever?
guys,
Yeah.
yeah. And maybe even like maybe they should just keep it this way: a thicker watch for the bigger guys, and then the Daytona for smaller guys. That way, there's both of these watches could be great, and they could be, like, hey, if you
I
have a Daytona, you can also get this one.
I agree. I also think that they do that deliberately so they can distinguish the sort of the two. You know?
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Something.
What?
Why should people pay more for the Daytona? Oh, and you give them a reason because it's like thinner, it's more complicated. Whole milk. Have you scheduled any one-on-one meetups with brand executives? I haven't scheduled any one-on-one, but I signed up for every single event they had available. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to wake up early tomorrow and then create a spreadsheet and then just start going, checking everything off the list. When Red Shovel arrives, it's gonna be much easier for us because Red Shovel has a phone and I have a phone, so I could stream, and then Red Shovel could just give us directions. Okay, next event is over here. Whatever. Cheeky Winders, 10 pound super chat. Good luck in Geneva, Tim. Show all the others how it's done. What this is what it's for, right? These live streams, uh, therefore actually trying to experience the watches. Like, and what's the point of getting super chats, getting the money if you're not using it to create content for the people watching? I mean, what's the point?
Exactly. Exactly.
Seriously, seriously, like if you
Exactly.
if you're not if like if you do it like what's the point of it? Just so for your own attention? Like what are people just come on they do these live streams just to get attention. It's so sad.
Or there are many unboxings of which so many of them have lost 150, 200, $300,000 over the stage of
Exactly.
COVID.
My job is here to preserve and save you guys money. Like I'm like I charge and I am unapologetic, for and but I'm straight up front with people, I take money, I do this as a job, I do this professionally. You guys pay me, however you can, even if it's just upvote. And in return, I try to give you like honest opinion, unbiased, and bring you to these events.
Not only that, but
Seriously.
this may just catch on even more than watches and wonders, because
Oh yeah.
the timing in my opinion is better, and most Europeans have like August off. They take off August, so this is a way for people to even to show up. You know, so I think this might rival watches and wonders, even though everything's now in Geneva. The one I went to a long time ago was in what was it? What was the city there? It was awful. It was the last one I went to. That's when Rolex pulled out, and it's like in 2018,
In the Basel.
2017. Basel, yeah, Basel World.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, that last one I went to, which they canceled immediately, just
Yeah.
sucked. And I went there and I said, "What the
Yeah.
f?" And Basel doesn't didn't have the. I'm saying, why is it here? Why is it not in Zurich or in Geneva?
Yeah. Yeah. Why
And
it's not
they,
not central location to anything? It's in the
I was
middle of
staying
nowhere.
I was staying at a hotel at the time, and it was so expensive. It was like a C grade hotel. It was like 30 minutes outside of Basel World. It just
Mm.
sucked. Okay,
That's when the Batgirl came out.
that's when the Batgirl came out exactly.
That was the worst Basel of all time.
And Rolex pulled out, and then like another one pulled out, maybe Omega or someone else pulled out, and then
No, no, I
after
think
that,
it was Omega who pulled out because Omega
that's it.
got humiliated.
Yeah, humiliated. That's exactly right. They said F this, we don't need it. And then a few
Yeah.
others then pulled out. And that last show I went to, it was 2018, 2017, somewhere in there. It
Yeah.
sucks. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Because the year prior, the Basel World year prior was like the greatest Basel World of all time. That's when the Pepsi was relaunched with the ceramic bezel and the Jubilee. And then the next year, after the Pepsi, they followed it up with the Batgirl. And that was really underwhelming. People went like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
and I hate to say it, but your venue is there because you are a New Yorker and you live in New York. But
Yeah.
I also feel I'm I, nah, yeah, I'll say it. Why not? I also feel that Watch Time New York is going to be like my Basel World experience this go around. I think, but yeah, hopefully I'm wrong. Okay, hopefully I'm wrong.
Mike
When you,
Lewis, $5 super chat. Tim, are you gonna see all the big brands like Patek, Breguet, and JLC? Yeah, all the big brands and the small ones.
yeah, I'd like to see that JLC. I'd like to see that JLC Portuguese the blue dial. That's the chronograph. That's white gold. That they want 20 grand for. That you can probably
Yeah.
buy in about 3 years in the secondary market for like 14. I think it's a beautiful watch. I just wouldn't pay that.
Who?
The
Oh, the chronograph from
JLC,
GLC,
yeah, the
Reverso.
one that's blue, ice blue dial. All the
Oh
new,
yeah, that's a
all the new,
nice one.
all the new
Yeah,
Portugueses. I actually really love that watch. I love it a lot, but I wouldn't pay that money for it.
yes, ton of money. With the Reverso, I think you just get the simple Reverso without the two movements because it's like two movements, one movement facing this way, the other movement facing the other way, and if you need to service that watch, hey, it's like servicing two
Oh,
watches in one.
I think the Reverso, the simple Reverso, the biggest model you can get is the best. Is obviously the best one. It's a classic. They should make that. I don't know if they do or don't, but they should make that in white gold and rose gold.
The Reverso chronograph,
Yeah, this is the regular. Oh, that's a beautiful watch too. Reverso chronograph is gorgeous. I
that's the
think.
one he likes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me
It's
see, let me pull
gorgeous.
it up here real quick. Decline on this one
I
right
think it's
here.
absolutely gorgeous.
Tribute. Yeah, this is like the greatest JLC watch they've
Ever,
ever done.
ever,
Yeah.
in my opinion,
Oh,
ever.
and is it a coincidence, okay? Is it a coincidence that it looks very similar to the colors that Patek used for their 2024 launches? I mean, look at this.
Which I actually really like, also, by the way.
Yeah, but it's like they're all doing this ice blue thing.
Yeah,
JLC is doing an
I
ice
like the
blue.
ice blue. I really like it. I
Is
think
this
this is their.
coordinated?
I think this is the nicest watch that they make.
Probably.
I think it's
It's clean. The
absolutely.
dial is clean. It
Yeah,
doesn't say like there's not a lot of text and it's very clean. There's no date, no bullshit. And the chronograph, when you reverse, is actually not that thick because reverses is a thick watch, but they were able to keep it thinner than the dual face.
gorgeous watch. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, let me see what's the thickness. Oh, look at the thickness, 11.14
Oh,
millimeters.
that's just wrong. But obviously it's manual
Yeah,
wind because it doesn't have a rotor.
it's a man. Yeah, it's a manual one.
But that's fine. I prefer manual winds because you're more attached to them every day. You've got to wind them. You got to wind your watch. So the story's
Yeah.
better if it's your daily watch
You
because you're
put your
winding the
life
watch.
force into it.
You're forced to wind it, and so basically you're one with the watch. I actually like it. It's like a manual shift. So
Mm,
anyway, no, that's a gorgeous watch. Absolutely gorgeous.
it is. And the price, oof, it's a little bit steep. 24,000.
So
Oh God.
that's gotta be gold, white gold, then, right?
No, steel.
Oof.
I know. It's JLC. Man, they increased their prices way too high. And now they're kind of oh, there's a rose gold one too. The
How much do they
chronograph.
want for the
Yeah.
rose gold?
Now look at the oh with the gray dial. But
I mean,
like,
unfortunately,
what's this marketing?
my general theory, unless it's a Royal Oak, if it's over
Mm-hmm.
20 something $1,000, you should buy a precious metal watch. That's my
37.8.
oof.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous though.
Yeah, it's a baller's piece. It's a total baller's piece. But you buy this gray market. Oh, it comes, look at the straps that it comes with. See that? You get
Yeah, I
two.
like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Who's their strap maker? Because it's like the same guy that
Is it
makes boots. Jean
Is it
Rousseau.
Jean Rousseau?
Oh, really? Is it? Are you sure it's Jean Rousseau?
No, it could be the Italian. It's the Italian. It's the Italian one.
It's the shoemaker. What's the? There's a
Yeah.
shoemaker
It's a
who makes it.
shoemaker.
It's
Yeah.
not Jean Rousseau.
It's the Italian one. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, you're
It's the
right.
other one.
You're right.
Really
You're right.
famous. Yeah.
The, yeah.
He makes boots for horses. Actually,
Yes.
for polo riding.
Exactly correct. Because he was on exhibit one of those exhibits like
Oh,
during
is
the.
it Santoni?
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm,
Thank you, Tony.
yeah. It's good stuff. Santoni. I remember when the reversal was just a sexual position. uh, yeah, no, JLC, like that's the thing. They have a lot of watches. These reversers, they're iconic. Nobody can take these away from them. They got a winner, but some of the other stuff they're still refining.
We're getting there. I like the one that Humble Pine has, the Chrono
Hmm.
Polaris.
Yeah, they just released that same Yume Panda thing for this one, for the dual time. What do
Okay,
you
I don't
think?
know.
Let me
I don't
see. Let
know
me
that.
show you. Let me
I
show
don't
you.
know
It's the
that.
dual time.
Who likes the dual time? So
Brand new.
who in the community likes the dual time?
Mm, people who travel a lot, I guess, like
Okay,
G
the
people
issue
who
I
like a
have with
GMT club.
the issue I have
Yeah,
with the dual time is they change their dial type every like 5 to 7 years, and so it
yeah.
it gets out of date. That's one of the issues I have with with their dual time. Like they
Oh,
had another one before that looked completely different.
look at this.
Oh, isn't that
What the
interesting?
F? Oh, it's like a world dual time. See, it's got like the cities at the
Yeah,
bottom, so you can
yeah, yeah.
kind of cycle between different cities. So, it's great. Like if it's your only watch, I guess you can get a lot of mileage out of it. Oh my God, and look at the hands. They really perfected the
Yeah,
hands.
their basic model,
Yeah.
which is their Polaris,
Hmm.
similar dial. I think they did a great job with it. A great
Yeah.
job with the same sort
Just
of dial. It's just like what is it? The blue. It's like a blue gray.
blue gray. And
Yeah, they
what
did a
is
nice
this?
job.
What do you even call this? It's lots of textures. It's so intricate.
Yeah, I think unfortunately I don't think it should have a power reserve on it.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's a JLC movement. I think that's why. Or maybe
Okay.
no, maybe it's probably their movement, right? What am I
Yeah,
saying?
it's their
Because
movement. It's their
there was
movement.
a JLC similar to this, right?
Yeah,
A
exactly.
smiley
But
face
I just don't
JLC.
like I just don't like I just don't like on this
Yeah.
one I don't like the power reserve on the face. It's just too much.
Let's see. Automatic movement. They're not saying whose
Oh, it's
movement
theirs.
this
It's
is.
theirs. It's definitely
Yeah.
GLC's.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think they
fair
want
enough.
I think they want 14.5 for this or something, right? How much do they want for this?
Let's see here.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh
15.
no, 15.4.
And then tax. So
Wow.
you're in the 16,000s.
That's a lot of money. These watches are unaffordable. It's just that, like, yes, this is great. We got all these amazing watches that are being produced, but I feel like there's just not enough job opportunities for people to be able to afford these watches. This is the problem that we're having right now.
Well, this could be your one and done if you want to watch and you just want and you travel a lot. This could be your one and done for that,
Hmm.
you know? But
Yeah, it's for
otherwise,
people that just want one watch. They got their dream job. They just need one watch to commemorate it and to just hustle with. And that's a cool piece.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
42 mil. Is that too big?
A little big,
42
a little big, I think,
thickness,
but
but
for some
but
people
the
it might be
thickness is
okay.
11.5.
It's not bad.
Yeah, thickness is 11.5. This watch is basically the same size as Explorer 2. Huh. An Explorer 2 is the perfect size.
I do like the rubber strap on the JLC.
Let me see here. On the GLC? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the rubber. The
And I
rubber
actually
is
like
gorgeous.
and I actually like the deployment. Okay.
I'm
On
not a
these.
fan. Not a
I know
fan. They're
you're
still
not.
figuring these out.
Okay.
And the
It's
Explorer
nice.
too.
Yeah.
That's a
Classic. Classic.
yeah. It's a big watch, but it's not enormous. It's not like a
Classic.
giant clock,
Yeah.
and it's super thin. So when it's on the wrist, it's like look how thin that is. It's just thin.
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
One of
But
my partners has. That's his one and done.
yeah,
Yeah.
respect. Respect. It's a great watch.
One and
It's
done.
technically
He's
yeah.
a big hunter and fisherman, and he's, I mean, big, huge, huge.
Yeah. It's a watch that you can take out into the mountains and
And he
stuff.
does. And he takes it hunting. He kills bears, kills elk, kills
Wow.
antelope, kills everything.
Actually, a friend of the watch community is planning a hike, like a 7-day hike. And if I'm able to, I'm gonna join him. He was like asking me like, what watch would you wear for this adventure? I thought like, oh, maybe Daytona. And he told me, no, no,
Nah,
wear the Explorer.
Explorer, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I wear the
And
Explorer because
where
it's
is this? Where is this side? California side, or is it on the East Coast side, like the Appalachian Mountains?
California side.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not nice though. Yeah, Jimmy says Explorer 2 orange hand is an icon. Yeah, I love uh the orange highlights, and that's why I think this uh Polaris is using orange as a reference to the Explorer because they're doing a dual time watch, right? A dual time, and it
Could be.
just so happens that they're using
It could be.
orange
It could be. I
because
mean, it's basically a genius idea what they've done here. I just think like you
hmm
don't need on this. If they got rid of the powers, it's just too much. It's just too much.
hmm it's
But
automatic
hey,
watch
do
too,
me a
so
favor. Pull up all their Polarises. You got to see. I got to show. I got to show you something. Pull up
okay.
all their Polarises. They.
All the Polarises, okay. Watches. Here we go. See
There you
all
go.
watches. There we go.
Uh,
Polaris.
So scroll down a little bit. Okay, hold on. That one right there. That's their basic one. Same dial.
The
200
date, one
meters.
on the left or the one on the
Yes.
right?
200 meters. It's 14 millimeter. One on the right. One on your
Oh,
the one with one with yeah. That's
this
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Same
really
dial.
badass. Yeah.
I actually like it.
Oh. And without the complication, right? It doesn't have the
Yeah.
dual time, but you don't
And
really need it. You don't really
you,
need the dual
you
time.
don't need a
Nobody needs
dual.
it. Yeah,
You don't need a dual time. You don't need it.
yeah.
You know
It's
what? You
still
can
got the
actually
internal bezel
you can
for
yeah.
timer.
You can still use it. You can still use it for a time because you just change the Rehawk bezel to the time to that time like you do with the GMT with the Rolex
hmm
GMT. Okay, so you can
Yeah.
and the complication for service is a lot easier. All right, and also I think these are screw down crowns. They finally made them screw down crowns.
Oh, maybe.
The community needs to correct me on that. I'm going in to see JLC next September just to check them out. So I'm going to find out what they do. But I actually do like this watch a lot.
Yeah, this is actually the best one that I like so far, to be honest.
I actually love it. I
Because
actually,
I saw the one that Humble Pine got. He got the chrono.
yeah,
This is the non-chrono complication.
yeah, it's easier. It's just a lot
And
easier,
personally, like I don't need. Yeah, yeah, it's easier, exactly.
and
And
it's got a date. So unfortunately or
mhm.
unfortunately, I personally don't like dates, but
I would have
supposedly,
preferred no date.
yeah, but the market wants a date. Like
But
eighty
market
percent of
demands a date.
the
Yeah.
date. Yeah. I really like this watch a lot.
The only problem is the Jago Couture logo. It's so tiny.
Oh, I don't mind that at all. And there's
It
nothing
barely
on the
fits. Look,
dial.
they crammed it in there.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
What if JLC changed their logo, kind of like Jared Perigo?
Just
Just GP, which is like
J-
JLC, just three
thing.
letters.
No, I actually don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I think this is a really dynamite watch, and I actually like the
Yeah,
second hand on it.
yeah.
Okay, and I like how
The
the
second
second hand,
hand
like
with a little orange. Yeah,
and how the rectangle goes around the the middle round donut section.
hmm
And I actually like the numerals on this a lot. I like the indices. I like them being raised. I think they did a great
yeah.
job on this.
It's very complicated. The loom in this thing is insane. With all it's very legible.
They made a
That's the
they
cool
made a
thing.
blue yeah they made a blue one about 4 or 5 years ago. Then they came out with a green one to try to compete against what Patek was doing. Well, this looks like another
Yeah,
Patek actually. With Patek, with the grenades that they were making, same sort of green. But I really like this color a lot.
yeah. The blue one. There was a gentleman in the watch community
Yeah,
who got the blue one, the blue chrono. He
yeah,
got it for next to nothing, and then he got so much hate for it.
really.
And yeah, yeah, because people just
He,
started
that he never showed
trashing
up
it.
again. That he never showed up again
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He like he
because
had
they're all
enough. What he
well.
was like.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he's just like
That's
after
kind
like a
of that's
week.
kind
He
of
was
that's kind of
and
douchey.
well, and the thing is, like he was really funny guy too. He could see the comedy in a lot of things, but for some reason that really got to him, and he was just like, you know what? Fuck this. Why am
Man,
I
that was probably the dark side people, you know.
the dark side people? Yes, 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 yes. Of course, of
And
course.
so basically they're into hype. So that's
Yeah,
whatever. But I
yeah.
really
And
liked
it's
it.
not a hype piece. JLC
No, this is
Polaris
fun.
is not a hype piece.
No, this
He
is
got it for like 8 grand. It was unsellable at that time.
Oh no, if you buy this, you forget about selling it. That's how I look at it. Forget about it. This
It's
is a key.
equivalent of throwing money down out the
Well, no,
window.
you keep it and you wear it daily, and if it's what 12 grand, how much do they want for this? 10 grand. You got to keep it for 15
Yeah.
years, and it's $800 a year. That's how you look at it. Okay.
Him, BW got a JLC Polaris for
Yeah.
free. He got it for free. You know that?
Really?
Yeah, because get this, get this. He ordered it from the website,
Yeah.
and I forget exactly which one he ordered, but like he ordered one that was like 13,000, but they accidentally sent him the memo box that worth like 19. Right? Is with the thing
Is
inside.
this from through a boutique or is this through JLC directly?
I think through like yeah, you can order through the website directly.
Yeah, you can. You absolutely can.
Yeah, yeah. I think what happened was like he ordered either a chronograph or maybe he ordered like this one.
The
Yeah, like
blue one. It's the
10,000.
blue and
Yeah,
green.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, the blue one. Yeah, I think he like ordered this one. I forget exactly which one. Don't quote me on that. But what happened was instead of that, they sent him the one. Let me show you what they sent him. Where is it? I think it's like this one. See, they look identical.
Yes,
This is
but
what they.
how would they f up
Let me
like
show
that?
you.
You know?
I know that, and they effed up so hard that the label, like the reference number on the back, was saying that this was a three-hander, not a. You see it? This is the memo box.
That's the memory
It's
box. Those are thick. Those are thick son of a
they're
guns.
thick. Yeah, they're thick. They're expensive, and they're super functional
Yeah, I
because they
don't
got
think
that.
I don't think the chime on that is worth it.
Is all
I
that?
really don't.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah.
But that's
So
what
it's
they're
not.
noted for. That's what they're noted for.
Yeah,
So one of the things
yeah,
they're noted for. Yeah. No, I
yeah.
understand.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Well, they
expensive.
yeah, expensive. Yeah, yeah. So what happened was they refunded him. He called him. He's like, "Oh, guys, I ordered this one that's like 13,000, but you sent me this one for like that's cost 19." So they're like, "Oh, sorry for the mistake. Okay, okay." And then what they did, they sent him correct one and they refunded him and then never charged him for the new one. Huh.
Oh, that's nice. Well, good for them. Good for him and good for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually like the book.
Hey,
Hey, Mr.
Mr.
P.
P, thank you
Wow,
so much for 41 months. Holy
that's a
fuck,
long time.
41 months. Yeah,
That's a real
freaking
long
epic.
time. That's like
Hey,
that's like when Timmy was a baby.
I know, right? It's more than 3 years. Mr. P, thank you so much that you still got the membership. Yeah, I'm hanging in there, Mr. P. You know, still here. I'm in Geneva. Look at this. Hotel room tomorrow. I'm gonna be going out to the watch event, the Geneva Watch Days. I'm gonna try to cover as much as I possibly can. I'm really glad you're still, tuning in from time to time to watch this show.
Timmy,
Really appreciate. Would it be possible?
that's gotta be the oldest person in
Oldest
the
or
sense
one of
of
the oldest,
membership.
right?
Membership.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. So let me check how long ago. It's got to be up there. It's got to be like one of the earliest people to subscribe.
Top
You're right.
five, I say top five easy, if not
Yeah,
one.
possible. There was some people who were like in the
Because I
top
was watching
five.
AC3, and then I switched over.
Uh-huh.
When you sort of jump, I sort of jumped at the time, but I wasn't a member when you
Well,
were.
I was like, dude, I was basically fired. I didn't really jump. It wasn't like because
Uh, no, I get it.
it like there was yeah, I was fired technically speaking.
It's all right. I've been fired once.
Yeah,
It's
it
all good. It's all
happens. It
good. You know
happens.
what? It puts fire. It usually
Oh,
that tells you something. So I've been fired once when I was way young, way young. So anyway,
hey, you're right. You're right. Tim G, you're right. 41 months is the maximum. Uh, how
it's,
long people were members.
yeah. So he's a 41.
Yeah. Mr. P, thank you so much. Yeah, 41. There's a number of people who are hanging in there in the 41. There's a few. Thank you, Mr. P. Yeah, is one of the
Unless it drops off. If you see it, unless it drops off, that's
total
41 is
time.
the max that you can see.
No,
You don't.
41 is the maximum.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go. Anyway, I
yeah.
like that.
Thank
I
you.
like that Polaris blue gray dial, simple model.
Hey,
Yeah.
look at this. Red Shovel.
Is he 41 months
41
too?
months as
Oh
well.
man,
Yeah.
man, I thought he got a.
What?
I never thought he was a member. I thought he was just like a sidekick. Okay, that's
Damn.
good.
Well, yeah, I know, right? He is definitely turned into sidekick on that
Wing
one famed day in London.
wingman, not a
The
member though.
wingman.
The
Exactly.
wingman,
The wee man.
the wingman, the famous plumber from
Northern
the
Ireland.
from the Northern Ireland. Yeah, that can cater to both not only the UK but Euro at the same time. Best passport you can have. Those guys playing it both ways. It's almost like
Hmm.
they're bisexual. You know,
Uh,
everyone from Ireland's bisexual because they can go both ways. They're playing England and they're playing EU. You know.
hmm. Mr. P says, looking forward to the Geneva content. I'm excited to bring you guys. I just went out today to get like lunch. I slept the whole day, just recovering from the jet lag and just nonsense. And then went out, got myself lunch. You want to see what I got for lunch?
I can guess. So let me take a guess. You got a
Okay,
sandwich.
just a
You got
guess.
some sort of a sandwich because that's what they have. Because the sandwich shops are the best value there. And so I would say you got like, I would say you got some sort of a ham something sandwich, and then
Hmm.
you got some sort of a let's say they some sort of an iced tea.
Oh my God, that's close.
Huh?
That's actually very,
Oh, I
very
know they.
close.
I know where you are because I know certain things.
Yeah.
So, huh? What did you get?
There you go. I got smoked salmon sandwich,
Oh,
which
okay.
is
That
they
would
give
make
you
sense.
like yeah, they give you like the smoked salmon as a salad, and you make your own sandwich out of bread.
They're good.
that they give you, and I got the Campari spritz
Yeah.
and tzatziki.
Yeah,
Just
that's
really
really nice. And you
lots of
know,
vegetables.
the food is so much better than our processed food in the United States. And now there's now a big deal about it because I'm going to bring up politics for 1 minute
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
because RFK is that's his major concern is that the U.S. food supplies just sucks. Everyone's like obese, they got diabetes,
Well, he
everything's
wants to bring dogs into American
no,
food.
no, no, no. Stop it. Stop it. I'm an RFK
Didn't
fan.
he eat the dog in
Stop
Korea?
it. Okay, now we're gonna stop. Okay, now we're right after the election. We're gonna talk. Right after the election, we're gonna talk. Okay, stop it.
Hey,
Stop.
I have not listen. People in Korea eat dogs.
Oh
It's
no!
just the
Believe it or not,
reality.
you're not gonna believe this. I've had three these dogs called Bernese Mountain Dogs. They're from Berner,
Hmm.
Switzerland, but they're huge dogs, but they died too young. So my new dog is not a Bernese. We brought him to Washington D.C.
Mm.
and I don't know if I should say this or not, but now it's too late. Is that
Uh-huh.
we went into the U.S. Capitol. We had a tour, and we somehow got our Bernese Mountain Dog. That's when our kids were young, and we were with a group of Chinese,
Uh-huh.
and they were all eyeing the dog, like, why did
Really?
and now we realized is that they actually eat Bernese Mountain Dogs.
Wow.
And I was bummed. And we were all like
Yeah.
bummed. The kids were like, they
Yeah.
said, no, they can't eat a dog. They were eyeing the dog. And so I look it up and they were looking up and they said, yeah, they actually eat the dog. They eat
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah,
They can't.
when I went to Korea, the roommate told me all about it, and there's still like
I'm telling you,
restaurants.
that's foul. The other thing I didn't like about Reykjavik, and I'll just
Yeah.
mention this again, they eat
Uh-huh.
whale. They eat whale.
They eat
And,
whales.
and I don't, I mean, how can you touch an endangered species? I still think they're endangered. Maybe they're not. But
No,
I mean,
whale? There are. There
okay.
are.
But they actually serve whale and I couldn't touch it. Like in Louisiana, I've had
Wow.
alligator, which tastes like chicken. It's just tough chicken. Everything tastes like chicken. Turtle soup was like one of my favorites. I can get turtle soup, all that stuff. Steak tartare all day long
Is
is
it
there.
like a whale steak? Like a whale steak?
Yeah,
And have
kind
you
of
ever had it?
sucks.
How does it
No,
taste?
I won't. That's something
No.
I mean, that and dog, I won't touch. Okay. So
Oh, yeah.
that's just maybe I've eaten them before without people telling me, but I
Hmm.
won't touch. I won't touch that stuff. But yeah, but the
And
dog is no good. No good. I mean, eating a dog. I mean,
no
come on.
good.
Eating my pet? Nah.
Yeah. Well, what if it's not if it's not a pet? If it's
Yeah,
just
that's
like a
part of the gig.
generic dog.
That's part of the gig. The farm I've got. I'm not close to the 48 cows that we've got or the heifers that we've
Hmm.
got because
What
because
about a
I feel.
raccoon?
No, I won't touch a raccoon. Won't touch a skunk, raccoon, none of
Mm.
that stuff.
Well, skunk I understand, but the raccoon used to be
Nah.
a American delicacy.
So I've eaten.
Raccoons?
Okay, I have shot and killed in Texas. Um, uh, Actually, doves, which are basically pigeons. So like New York pigeons, like city, all
Hmm.
those pigeons. They're in New York or killed these and things like that. And you go dove hunting in Texas, and I've done that
Hmm.
before. I won't kill an animal now, but it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. But I won't kill an animal anymore. But
Hmm.
yeah, long story short, you're killing a pigeon. So I have eaten pigeon. Actually,
Oh,
very
okay.
tender, very very tender.
Yeah. It's like
Interesting, huh?
quail. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like a quail. Exactly.
Very nice. Very nice. Pigeons, there's too many, but pigeons are considered flying rats,
Yeah,
like eating a
basically.
rat.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've seen the huge rats in New York. Huge.
Oh
Like
yeah. They
like
eat
like
pizza. That's why
yeah.
these rats are well fed in New York.
Tribeca. When I saw one the size of a cat. Gross.
Watch this. Uh, by the way,
Uh,
shout out to Mr. P for sharing the love, but gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Check this out. Inside edition. Look at this. Look at this
Yeah,
this rat. Yeah,
foul.
really well fed. I mean, it's a giant slice.
And then eating like a really good pizza too, because I'm hungry now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn rat.
Oh, he came back. Came
Yeah,
back.
of course.
Get the slice.
Of course.
Oh, wait, that was that famous episode. Look at this. Look at this. This is
No,
Colbert
we're
had
not.
Trump
Okay,
on.
let's move on. Let's
What?
move
It
on.
was the same
We're gonna November
day?
3rd. November 3rd. We'll talk
Dude,
about November 3rd. We're gonna talk
that's
about it.
wild. Hey, that's an interesting that it's
Hey,
like the
also
same time.
just another heads up. So
Mhm.
I found a really good pizza place near where you live.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
where you
I
live.
went for some pizza uh yesterday
Okay,
downtown. It's actually really good.
okay. You would
Uh,
obviously know more better than I would on that stuff. So anyway,
yeah,
but no, I
I'll
won't
share
touch.
with
I
you.
won't touch a lot of food. But let's go back to watches. So the JLC is going to be good. I like that Polaris a lot. That's
Polaris
simple.
is epic.
I really like it. So that's a
Yeah.
watch that I'm considering as my. But you've got to keep them. You know, I can't flip like I'm a flipper. I'm definitely a flipper. I've learned that now.
Yeah. Well, you just flipped that what's it
I
called?
flip.
The
I,
Daytona. You flipped the Daytona.
I flipped the Daytona, 5 grand I made,
How did that
and
go?
that's fine. That was easy.
Easy flip. Where did you sell it?
Easy. Got in New Hampshire, sold it in New Hampshire. Simple.
Hmm. Hey, what's
Secondary market guy. He made four, close to four. I made
he
close
made
to
4,000 a new five?
yeah, brand new. Person really wanted one.
Wow.
So 42.3. How much was that? 43,000, something like that. No tax there in New Hampshire. You can pick them up,
Hmm.
and then yeah, just flip that. I'm never gonna wear it. Would never wear it. I would look at it. I look at it. So you're better off never even to touch it. I mean, I would have worn it if I was in my 30s. I'm not gonna wear it in my 60s.
Mm.
Interesting, huh? My evolution of your life. You know.
Hmm.
So anyway, yeah, actually did. If you're ever interested in a really good,
Oh, you're cutting out. Tim G. Hello, hello. I think we lost Tim G. Hello, 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 hello. Tim G. Can you hear me?
yeah, I
Oh,
hear
let's
you.
see.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay. You're back. You're back. Yes.
Bad internet.
Uh-oh.
What?
Service declined by Rolex, partially or entirely counterfeit. The watch presented is not Rolex manufacturer.
Who's that for?
That's the sergeant. He sent me
Oh,
the
that
receipt, the
sucks.
screenshot.
Uh,
Yeah,
What
we'll
are we gonna
share
do
it.
about? What are we gonna do about that?
Well, I am shell shocked. I want to see this watch in person now. I want to see how it feels and try to figure out what is actually counterfeit about it. Is it the case? Is it possible? Like, would I be able to tell that this is a counterfeit sea dwelling? Because like I try to think that I would be able to spot a fake Rolex if one was present to me. Obviously, this is kind of a rigged game because I already know that it's fake, but we could show the watch to other people, maybe at the house or somewhere around there, and ask them if they think it's real or fake, and see if they can discern. Okay, so it'll be interesting test to see. Like, can you tell if a Rolex watch is fake? I know that I can't. It's such dangerous business. Flipping a fake watch. But look at this. Whoever sold it to Sarge, they got away with it, right? They sold the watch 10 years ago. It wasn't found out, and the guy had it, for like 10 years. He didn't know. And now you won't be able to trace and find the seller. This is kind of what the wizard was hoping for. With the toner model, what is he referring to here? By the way, Tim, what's your take on this Mad 1? This is Mad 2. Uh, uh, what do they call it actually? Hold on a second. Mad Editions. Mad 1 gets slimmer with Mad 1S. Dang, in my opinion, this completely destroys the Mad 1. The Mad 1S is just so much better. Yes, it's not as legible as the other models, but the fact that it's so much slimmer and it's actually wearable like a normal watch now, it just completely devastates the regular editions. And this is limited to 1,500 pieces. That's a lot of watches, and you still have to enter the raffle. Wow, man, Max Booster is a genius. Genius. And this is what I think they're going to do with the Panda, right? The blue Panda. I think this is the story is going to kind of repeat itself. A thick
Good.
watch is gonna become thin. Hey, hey. Oh, sorry. Did you hear? I was just asking you, what's your take on this Mad 1S?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's really good actually.
I like it a lot. They did a nice job. It's thin,
Mhm.
much thinner than before. It's wearable.
Mm,
It's not a hockey puck or a hamburger on your
exactly,
wrist. You know.
exactly. It kills but it completely destroys the older model.
I agree
And
with you
there's
100%.
there
And if you have the older model, you're probably bumming out because this one's much
yeah,
better.
it's
Okay.
way better. It's way
Yeah.
better. Like
Yeah.
it's
They refined.
wearable.
They refined.
You could slide it under the cuff. Yeah.
Yeah. They refined it. You know.
Yeah. This is
It's-
what like one of those things about watch collecting is that if you
Are they in Geneva? Are they in Geneva
a Max
this year?
Booster,
Yeah.
I think so. They
Okay.
should be here. Let me just check. Let me check quickly. Check the schedule. He should be here. Let's see. He's not presenting on the day one, but the day two. Oh, oh, yep. He's gonna be there discussing about impact of GPHG ethics and significance. Moderated by Waco, co-moderated by Corinne Millard with Jean-Christopher Babin,
There you go. You got some
Group
heavy hitters
CEO.
there. We got Waco there.
Yeah,
He's hanging out. He's doing his stuff. You know.
yeah, look at this. Yeah, Waco is gonna be here at the glass box. Whoa, private breakfast with CEOs. How do I get into this?
You walk right in.
Yeah,
You just
just
walk
pretend
right
like I
in.
belong there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it works.
Look at this day two, Friday. It's gonna be about a lot of GPHG talk. See here the GPHG
Yeah. They're humping themselves. You know.
Ming press conference.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be
Yeah.
wearing my Ming on Friday. Yeah,
Bring your Ming. Bring your Ming.
hell
That's good.
yeah,
Actually,
hell yeah.
that salmon dial is actually nice.
Yeah, I love it. The salmon. I got it from Daniel Katz.
It's the
The
only
myth.
salmon. It's the only salmon dial watch that you've got too, which is like I actually like salmon dial watches, all of them.
It's
I've
the
never
most
seen it.
exclusive color.
Yeah, I love it. I like. I actually.
Yeah,
And I'm not a Ming fan, and I actually like that watch.
yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, that's good. You can
I
wear that and like flash it in front of everyone's face. You know.
I remember when that Ming, I think it was going on the grade for 12,000 at some point.
Yep.
You know, when
It was impossible to get
hmm
after they ran out. Now I'm curious. This one that's like mega money, like ridiculous, if it's ever going to even sell out.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this one is gonna be impossible to sell. This new Ming,
Oh, impossible.
they'll be lucky to sell maybe one or two.
It's going to be. It's my prediction is it's going to be half the value within a year. I
I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
beautiful, but
What are they thinking?
it's just too much money, right?
Yeah, it's exactly.
Miscalculation.
Maybe the Asian market. Maybe I just don't understand the Asian market or the Indian market, but I just don't. I just don't see it.
You see it, you know what the problem for them is? I think for them the biggest problem is going to be, let me show you something.
It's a Kia brand, like a car, trying to
Yeah.
be like trying to be a Mercedes or a Porsche or a BMW. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it. They should stay in their zone. What was the other brand that went nuts? Oris. Remember Oris had like a $9,000 watch at one time? It's like
Yeah.
what are you thinking? But that's just ridiculous. This is a beautiful watch, except you know what I don't like about it? I don't like the roundness of the inner case. Is that
Uh-huh.
off center to you? See where
Well,
the
there's weird shadows,
it's
so
warped.
maybe
It's warped.
you
Like
think so? The
between
case is warped?
yeah, between the 11 and the 3 o'clock.
11 and oh, you mean over here?
Yeah. Don't you think that case is warped inside?
I think
Or
it's
is
just
it
a
just
reflection. It's just a
okay?
reflection.
Okay. They want something ridiculous for this.
One of 12.
Yeah. You know what I didn't like about it? I was reading the article. I think it's
Yeah.
stainless steel. I think it's stainless steel.
Well, let's check the specs here real quick. Here we go.
And I
40
walked.
mil by 11 thickness. Case material, yep, stainless steel.
And then when you're paying that much money, that thing's got to be either white gold or platinum. Okay? Done.
76,900.
It's got to be like
What do you think?
Cool's, like the Cool's piece where he had platinum. It's
Remy
too much
Cool's.
money.
He had a
It's
tourbillon. Remy Cool's had a tourbillon. This doesn't have a tourbillon. It's just a balance wheel.
Nah, you don't. It's silly. Remy Cool's was really cool, and it was platinum. All right, that he
Yeah,
granted he wanted 182,000 for that. Sold out
yeah.
immediately. But this thing that kills me when you're paying that much money and it's just stainless steel. Okay, I mean if they wanted to do it, they should just make it precious metal and just charge another whatever for it, 100 grand or 50 grand. But you're going up that high. It's silly. I think.
This is
I
this is
think.
like a Simone Brett, right?
Yeah, I think Laurent Ferrier made the same mistake on their new models, which are absolutely gorgeous. Which is the complete calendar, the annual calendars that they have. They're absolutely gorgeous. What they did, their movement's gorgeous and everything. But one of the models is like titanium or stainless steel, and they want like 73 grand. And then the gold model, which is rose gold, they want like 83,000. I think, man, you're up that high. Just keep it precious metal. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
but yeah. JMB 5 pound super chat. Tim, there is a new Piaget Polo skeleton in black with blue accents. Absolutely beautiful and better value than any other Paddock Aquanaut
I
Piaget
actually,
Polo skeleton.
I actually love Piaget polos. I mean, even though everyone says, yeah, nice Aquanaut, I actually love them. And a matter of fact, I can give you the difference between the two really simply. The Piaget Polo hacks. The
Hmm.
the the Patek Aquanaut 5711 does not. Okay, does not hack. All right. Also, the rubber on the Piaget Polos actually, in my opinion, nicer because you don't have to cut it like the Aquanaut.
Uh-huh.
Now the
Yeah,
movement, the
the rubber
movement is,
strap,
huh? The
the
movement is,
rubber strap on Aquanaut is bullshit.
yeah, oh, it's flimsy. It's
Yeah.
totally flimsy. But the movement on obviously a Patek is finished a lot nicer, and it is a nicer movement, but it doesn't hack. The 75711
Mm.
does not hack, and that to me as a sports model is a problem.
You know what I think? You know what I like
Yeah, that's
from
beautiful.
Piaget? The
Yeah,
79. Dude, the 79.
this
This
is
new
a
79 is fucking
I
insane.
I like it, but
Yo.
I'd rather get the 222 from Vacheron.
Yeah, 222 is different. It's a different thing. See, 222 is super classy, whereas this is just straight up gangster. This is like, dude, did you see the watch that the sergeant has, the full gold watch that he's got?
No, I
Uh,
didn't see it. I didn't see it.
yeah. Well, it to me, this one gives similar vibe. I mean, this is Tony Soprano watch. Like Tony Soprano, right? He wore this watch, correct? Or was it the Omega? Or was it both?
I don't know.
Tony
I don't know.
Soprano.
But I love POJ. I like everything about him. Just like GP, they're very underrated, and they should be a
Hmm.
lot better than what they are. Now the polo that looks like the Aquanaut, they're really not. What they are, they're a round. It's actually a round dial. I mean, a round case. And then what they did was they made the inside look um, like an Aquanaut, like a TV set. So basically, there's some differences. I think the Polo Field, which is the green
Hmm.
model, they changed the inside dial a little bit more, so it's more distinguished. But I actually still like them. You can get them. You can get them on the secondary market. I was the guy hasn't called me back because it's Labor Day, but 8750, a $12,900 watch for the Polo Field. But I like this, but this is more like jewelry. It's not like a watch.
This is a very specific type of jewelry. Yeah, this is a gangster jewelry. That's why I kind of like it. I don't know. I just really get a kick out of it.
It's definitely
It
different than everything else. I mean, without a
yeah,
doubt.
it's so different. It's so different
And
because
actually, Polo, the Piaget Polos, that's what they were noted
yeah.
for. That's where actually the original Piaget Polo was something that looked like this. It wasn't like the
Mhm.
one that looks like the Aquanaut, you know? So anyway,
It's kind of, to me, this is kind of really takes you back to that 1979, right? 1970s. This watch is so 1970s. Whereas and it kind of retained that 1970s look, whereas the 222 is actually modernized, very modernized, redesigned in such
well,
a
I
new
agree.
modern
I agree. The
modern
biggest the,
case.
the biggest issue I have with the Vacheron 222 is that the gold that they use is so gold that it's
Hmm.
very soft. So even if you put your
Yes.
if you put your
Oh,
thumbprint, I was feeling one, and basically it's a scratch monster. The whole thing's a scratch monster because of it, and
hey,
that would drive me crazy.
you know, Vacheron makes some amazing watches
Phenomenal, outstanding.
for some people in the watch community. Check this out. Look at this. Uh, Chinese Year of the Snake. I know a couple of characters who would love
Oh, no
this
kidding.
model. Yeah, they
I like it, but I would
would
never buy.
love it.
Even if I would never buy it,
Not for
but I like it.
everyone. No, it's
Yeah.
only for certain type of personality.
No, I still think they make the best tourbillon in the business.
Mm.
I think. Okay. And I think like their traditional tourbillon, or even what they have for their overseas with a tourbillon, is outstanding.
Oh my God, the titanium tourbillon overseas is the king. The
Oh,
king.
I haven't seen that one.
You know what? You want to see a cool, crazy watch that I saw in the wild yesterday? When I was I was basically boarding a plane, and there was this guy in front of me,
I was wearing
and
something else.
dude, he was wearing something outstanding, something different, something that nobody would have ever expected, and I actually really liked the watch, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. Let me show you something. Let me show you this. This actually, it makes you rethink the watch in a new light. Check this out. Now, can you recognize what that is? Or
Slightest
not yet?
idea. Slightest idea.
No?
Don't know.
There you go. Check it out. Who's the first one who'll be able to identify it? Let's see how quick the watch community is.
That's not a GP, is it?
Oh, what? Oh, what?
A pair ago.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Let's see who's the first one. Who's gonna who's gonna guess?
You
I'll
gotta
give you
blow
a
it up.
clue.
You gotta
It's
blow it
I'll
up
give
more.
you a clue. I'll give you a
Yeah.
clue. It's RD. Oh, okay. It's already. Oh, they already guessed it. APAZ already guessed it. It's a Roger Dubois. It's a
Okay.
Roger Dubois.
I would have never guessed
Excalibur.
that. Okay. I would have
It's
never
the
guessed that.
Excalibur. It's very easy to guess because it's got the Excalibur case and the letter E's. It tells you, oh, it's an Excalibur.
Okay.
Let me show
I
you.
would have never known that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's underrated watch. See, there you go. You didn't even know what this
No, I
was
didn't even know what it
until
was.
now.
Nah. Nah.
Okay, well, let me show you. This watch is actually really solid, okay? Well, there's actually a new one, but before I'll show you the new one, okay, let me show you the old one. A second here. Let me close this. Check this out. Boom. Look at that. Huh? Huh?
That's wild.
Wild, right? It's
That
wild.
could be his one and done. Now
Yeah.
that could make sense if that was stainless steel and it was expensive.
It's
Okay, for that.
titanium. It's
Oh, it's
fucking
titanium.
titanium.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
even better. Yeah.
All right,
I
keep on
think it's
going.
even better.
Keep on
Yeah.
move. Let's see more of this
Uh,
watch. Keep on moving
you
the
just want
thing.
to see more. Yeah, you see now once you saw it, then you want to see more. I get it. I get it. It's the same thing with me.
And
It's a perfect piece.
this open work dial now is like the new thing.
Yeah, and this is probably one of the greatest open work dials.
Actually,
And
it's really really nice. The open dial is
yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah, and the way Roger Dubois stylizes this case, it's brilliant, okay? Because this watch is based on Arthurian legends. You know King Arthur? You know King
Yeah,
Arthur?
yep.
Yeah. Okay, so the reason this watch is called Excalibur is because the bezel, you see, it's got these notches, basically supposed to represent a shield, right? And then the hands, they represent the sword, the Excalibur sword. And then the power reserve, you see there's a star coming out,
Oh,
like
where's the
from
power?
the
Oh, where's the power reserve? Hold on. Where's the power reserve? I
oh
can't
no, no,
identify.
sorry, the spring. No, but well, the power reserve is the spring, the mainspring. And this is from where the star originates. So you can see the entire all the skeletonation takes place around the star, which comes out of the power. Well, not the power reserve, but out of the mainspring that stores power. Get it? Maybe not. Oh, maybe we lost Tim again. We lost audio. Audio to Tim G. Roger Dubois. This watch is actually really, really nice. In fact, I would highly recommend this if somebody can get a chance to get it below retail. Look, it's 100 meters water resistance, titanium. It comes on a titanium bracelet and it's got a quick change strap system. It's micro rotor, it's automatic, 33% lighter than steel, 72 hours. It's got Geneva seal, so it's finished to the highest standards. Sophisticated and expressive aesthetic.
Is it? Holy God!
Yeah, yeah. Mono balancier skeleton. Let's see more details. It's just really freaking cool. How much does it cost? They don't say, unfortunately. I don't think like it's not gonna be an
This has to be
insane
up there.
amount.
You know, it's interesting. You know what I never liked about Roger Dubuis watches is is
Mm-hmm.
the three lugs on um, their dress watches. The middle lug.
The middle lug. Oh, okay, yeah. On that was on their strapped watches, but on the bracelet you don't have that effect. It looks like a normal watch. It got actually a quick change strap system. Let me see. Maybe I can play you a little video. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay. See, on the back, it's got regular lugs, just two lugs. Ooh, look from the front. Oh my God. What the heck? Pretty amazing. What's going on? The camera feels really trippy. Oh, Tim G rejoining us. Hey, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, I think
Look at
we have a lot of security around the house, not
that.
because of me, but because of other people.
Is
And
maybe Kamala Harris is
who knows?
visiting Martha Stewart.
Yeah, American Vineyard. Yeah, who knows?
Look, you can see the power reserve through the skeletonized barrel,
Mm-hmm.
and so you can see how tightly the barrel is wound. So that's kind of tells you the power reserve in a way. But how
I
insane
gotta
is
tell
this
you,
watch? Oh,
it's
look at that.
beautiful. It might be too big. Is that a 44 millimeter?
It's 42. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not that big.
Okay. How much do they want for that?
Oh, you want to guess?
I say 100 grand. It's got to be more than 50 because of open works.
Because it's a lot of watch, right? You think, oh,
There's a
just
lot of watch.
because. So check this out. Just you think like, oh, just because. Look, everything you get. There's so much work that's been done on the dial, on the movement, on the case. Extraordinary amount of work. Quick change strap system, rubber, leather, all kinds of stuff. Uh,
How much is it? 100 grand?
oh, you're gonna be shocked. It's
More?
less.
Oh, okay.
It's less. Yeah, it's less. It's
70,000.
actually, yeah,
70,000? Okay.
yeah, 66. 66. It's not, it's like, yeah, it's a lot of money,
It's a good.
but
It's a good one and done.
uh-huh. Yeah,
It really is.
exactly. If you're just getting one and you want a high-end super luxury piece, I don't think
It's
it's
a great one and done.
sorry, titanium. I think Cellini Jewelers had one. Oh, what? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
How much are they going on the secondary market?
Um, I don't think there's that
Didn't,
big of
didn't
a
Chanel didn't Chanel buy them just recently, or someone did, or Louis Vuitton or something?
maybe. Oh, check this out right here. Look, Cellini Jewelers. Cellini Jewelers had one. Oh, there's no contact for price and shipping. Well, the website is actually bugged. It actually tells you right here that the price is 66,500 US. Oh, wait, you can't see it. Oh, here. See it? Cellini Jewelers, 66.5. You could
Oh,
probably bargain with them and get a discount.
yeah,
Uh,
take the tax off and stuff. Absolutely.
right? Take the tax off, maybe do something because these are not super like in demand and they're not limited.
No,
Joe
no, no,
90.
no one knows about it. I mean, I don't know about it.
Yeah. Nobody knows about it because nobody talks about it and it's a super sleeper secret watch. Why would anybody be interested in it? Because nobody's spruiking it. But then you see it in the wild, you see it on the person's wrist, and you go, "Oh shit, that's
How's
a
the
great one
how's
and done."
Yeah, it is a great one and done. What's the deploying on the thing? That is a great one and done. because no one knows about it, but only people who know about it. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah. You know, it's
Okay.
because of AC Morgan that I was introduced to this brand. Well, I thought this brand was just really bad.
Bill
Like,
Sanders, no, Bill Sanders loves this brand. He's got one, and
mhm,
he's got like the dress model. But I just don't like the middle lug. I don't like that 3 lugs. And then you've got to buy a
yeah,
special strap for it. So you've got to buy their strap because they're the only ones that have a. I mean, it's sort of silly to have 3 lugs. Okay, that's the reason why I always like. I've never seen this watch before, but does this have 3 lugs too? When you take the titanium bracelet off?
no, it just has a regular
Okay,
lug. Yeah, they I think they realized that, and I mean the way the center. Okay, look, let me just show you this thing again. The
because
way,
all their dress watches really do. I shouldn't say all, but the ones that I am familiar with all have
hmm
that stupid center lug. Let me
yeah,
say
well,
something.
if you
Why do you
look,
do?
yeah, well, look, if you look here, right, it does look like they have that center lug, right? Um, but it's part of that
It's integrated.
link.
Yeah,
No, it's designed to look like it's an integrated bracelet
it's a good
because
looking
it's
watch.
competing with the Steel Sports. But there you can see that's the quick change strap system.
So what can you put on that? Can you put rubber?
Yeah, yeah, you could. You could put rubber or leather. Yeah,
I mean,
unfortunately, there's
when
no.
did this come out? We never talked about it.
This actually came out not that long ago. It's like a
See, that's
recent
what I don't know. See
release.
that damn center lug? That's why I never liked them.
Okay, because of this. Yeah, let's pull
Annoying.
this up.
It's annoying.
Yeah, I get it, I get it.
But
But
it's their marquee. It's their like signature.
yeah,
One of their signatures.
yeah, yeah.
I think they were purchased by Louis Vuitton.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, there you can see it. That's a quick change strap system. You see, you'll be able to change
oh
from
the rubber's
onto
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it doesn't have this center thing. It's no longer attached. Like this third lug that it's just it now just looks like a lug. See
Yep.
this little bit? Yeah, it's a faux center lug. So they got away with it. So it's kind of cool, you know. I dig it. Like it looks really. I think it matches the case, right? It matches the energy of this watch to have this crazy rubber strap. But I'm all about that titanium bracelet. Fuck this. Like if I could get this watch,
What's the
I would get
deployment
it
look
on the
like? It's a
titanium.
good looking. It's a one and done, and
hmm
it's in the price range. No one knows what it is, so it's not a hype watch. You know,
hmm
it's not bad. It's
Good
not
question.
bad.
What does the deployment looks like? Let's see here. Okay, so here's the watch. Let's see. They're gonna show us is the back side. I think this is an older model. Yeah, this is older model. What's this from? 9 years ago? Jesus Christ. They really
Uh,
have gone a long
si-
way.
we've never talked about this watch until now.
Yeah, it's because this watch,
It's time to get into their website.
it's time to start studying Roger Du Bois, right? And I mean,
Yeah.
look, Roger Du Bois, they used to make like really, really nice watches, right? That the Sean has that really famous Roger Du Bois watch.
Speaking, Bill Sanders has a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
wears
look
it
at
all
this.
the
This
time.
is from a couple of days ago. Look. Oh, look at this.
It's rose gold.
Holy shit. It's full gold. 6 days ago. This is Tim Masso is showing the full gold version. Oh, it's fucking insane. I like it in gold too. The
I like it.
titanium is probably better for daily wear.
I really like rose gold now. Really
Holy
like it.
fuck, dude. This is what's up.
And what's nice is that
Yo,
it's still not blingy. It's blingy enough, but it's not like in your face blingy.
yeah, somehow, see, I think what was happening is that Roger Du Bois, they were early to this design, right? Because they came up with this 9 years ago. right? And then AP started doing open work. AP copied Roger Du Bois,
They're all doing it
but the
now.
scale,
They're all doing open
yeah,
skeleton stuff. I mean, what
and
was it? Gerald. They're all doing it now. Gerald Perigo's doing it. Piaget Polo. I mean, they're all doing it now.
mm,
I mean, Patek is the only one. I don't know. No, Patek's not doing it. Is IWC doing it? No, not yet.
no,
No,
the
they're all doing it.
IWC.
Vacheron Constantine's doing it. I like this a
Look at
lot.
this.
I
The
actually like the
bracelet is
bracelet a lot.
different, right? It's
I mean,
like,
it's so hard to think about a new bracelet, but they did.
yeah, but there's
Okay,
something about it. It's kind of cool. It tapers. You can see how the
it
taper works.
indents in the middle.
Yeah, and then it goes from these kind of letter E's.
They
You
did a
know, they're
nice job.
alternating. They're
They
like
really did a nice
alternating
job.
in,
Yeah,
out, in, out. Yeah. And then you got the polish on the corner there. I don't, is there micro adjustment? Maybe this is an older model and there isn't, but so cool. When you're working with a watch this caliber, twin twin deploy, yeah, it comes together. Oh, that's sweet. It's so cool. Hey, Joe 90, thank you so much for £2. Tim Wright, back in the game.
yeah, it's not
Hey,
bad.
roommate says, Tim looks so tired. Yeah, I'm still tired, but that's why I'm gonna go. We're gonna wrapping up soon, like another maybe 5 minutes. Let's do another 5 minutes.
Whatever.
And
It's your
yeah,
show. It's your gig.
yeah, it's 12 o'clock over here, so it's freaking midnight. I want to go to
Yeah,
sleep
you know what?
early and
You
then
better
wake
go
up
to
early.
sleep. Yeah, I hate to say this. You better force yourself to sleep because
Yeah.
if you don't, you're fucked.
I got melatonin. I got melatonin. So I'm gonna take my melatonin, relax, and go to sleep. What do you think, guys?
I
What do you
like
think
it.
about this watch? I fucking love it.
I actually like
Dude,
it a lot.
Tim, like I
I gotta
found my
start looking. I
grail.
gotta start looking into this. If I don't want a one and done, but I want a three and done, or maybe a four and done. But
The
the one and done
titanium version of this watch is
is
something
actually
to be seriously considered.
absolutely. Now that's something that where that's like a exception of that can be that type of watch can be like non-precious metal. Okay, that titanium.
Hmm.
That's fine. But like that one we saw, which was a dress watch, that dress watch we saw should have been precious metal, not stainless steel.
Hmm. Oh,
Anyway,
you're talking about the beautifully manufactured watch?
yeah, I
Was
forget the name of it. It was in
you're talking
monochrome.
this one right here?
Yeah, that should be precious
Pinard.
metal. Okay, that should not be stainless steel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. You know that this New York watch collector. You know the NYC watch collector?
No, but go ahead.
Let me show you something. This guy, NYC watch guy. You know this guy? NYC watch guy?
Okay, I don't, but that's okay.
You
He
don't?
has one.
Okay.
He has
Well,
one.
he has one. Yeah, he has
God
one.
bless him.
See, this dude is like a serious,
Sports
heavy
guy.
hitting collector.
Yeah,
Look, he's got this one. He's got Simone Brett. What? He's got this one.
nice
This
watch.
serious, serious. Yeah, and look at that. That's Acrivia. Holy fuck. Had to take up early and go to work to find ways to hedge the dollar because I can't afford watches in CHF anymore. Oh, he's a hedge fund manager. Okay, explains
Yeah,
it. Too cool.
he's got a FB Journe.
Simone Brett. Yeah, yeah. FP Journe.
Yeah,
That's really nice. The Elegante.
the Elegante.
Yeah, look, he's got an Airwork. What is this?
He's got some unusual ones.
What the hell? Oh, they made a loop for him. Just Okay, that's pretty cool. With his logo? What's this? Oh, that's the Simon Brett. That's the Simon Brett. Wow, that's the Simon Brett box. Very cool box for the watch. Very nice. Yeah. Simon Brett is pretty cool. Hopefully we'll see some amazing independent watches here at the event.
I think you will.
Yeah. I'm really psyched, but
All right,
guys,
you need to go to bed.
I gotta
I need,
go to
and I need a
bed,
drink,
everybody.
and I need a drink. So it's all good.
Ooh, who needs a drink? Who needs a
Yeah,
drink tonight?
I need a gin and tonic. So I gotta make one of those
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah. Go make gin and tonic,
It's balmy.
relax.
It's really hot here today. I don't know why. It's back to where it was in July. It's supposed to cool
Yeah,
down later on next couple of days, but it's
yeah,
really hot. It's like unbearable outside again, and I'm right next to the ocean. It's unbearable. So I don't know what's going on.
yeah.
Funky
All right.
weather.
The weather, it's all, yeah, it's the weather. It's hot. It's hot. Joe 90 says, have you been sedated?
Yeah.
Well, I'm still recovering. I'm recovering. That's why I'm not trying to freaking jump off the
Yeah.
fucking ceiling over here. We're just
Joe.
chilling, just chilling
Yeah.
out, relaxing, because
Jo-
hard work starts tomorrow. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Joe 90. I hope to be seduced tonight.
yeah.
So it's all good.
Seduced,
Seduced.
sedated, and seduced.
Seduced. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm taking off. I
All
need a
right,
drink. I need
Tim.
a drink. Peace.
Uh,
Sleep
peace
well.
out.
Yep.
Good night. Thank you. Duncan says that Tim, you look crack. You are in the crack den. The room looks rough. It's okay. The room is okay. It's affordable, and that's the most important thing. Play the outro music. Tomorrow, the work starts. We gotta go and see all these watches. Look what people brought with them. Thank you guys for watching, for keeping up with the show. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Ah, Timmy! Damn. Okay, I'm gonna jump in the shower and try to make myself go to sleep. All right. All right. See you guys tomorrow.